Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the Roland SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. Martin writes in and says, I have a 32 gigabyte SD card. I was planning to export to the card when I fill my projects up on the device. Is it possible to have multiple projects 1 through 16, or every time I export a project 1, it will overwrite project 1 on the SD card? In other words, can I have multiple projects 1 through 16 separated by a date timestamp, or does the SD card only allow one project 1 through 16 at a time? So, excellent question. I haven't actually tested this for what I think you're asking, although I have a couple things that I know will work if what I'm about to try here does not work. But first thing to know is if you hold remain, you can see up top it says project 16 and it's named project 16. We can actually hit the push down on the enter button and rename this. I'm not going to do that yet though, because what I want to do is we're going to go shift, import, export. We're going to go export to SD card. We're going to say project. We're going to say 16 because that's the one that we were just on. I'm going to hit enter and we'll let it export. And while it's doing this, what I wanted to explain is that you absolutely can take those folders and rename them. I've definitely posted some drum sample projects and some other things for folks to go use on the SP404 Mark II. And if you rename it, you can still actually go back into the project folder and get that renamed version. So back with firmware 2.x and 3.x, I would tell folks, go ahead and just take those folders and rename them. And now that I can see it's done, let's go back to Shift Pad 14 to go import export. We're going to go import from SD card. And I'm just going to show you. So if I go project here, I don't know why we get this folder error load issue, but if you tap the roll button, it, at least for me, will bring it over. And we can see we've got NearTao's acid drop and drum lab volume 1, which was something I was working on, not completed yet, but we can see here we've got a P16 project 16. This looks like it's the new naming format, P1 project 01. And if you look at the old way, it would have just said project 01. And in that case, it would have just overwritten it. So if I come in and load, actually, let's just go export it. I want to rename it. We're going to see what it does because it doesn't matter about importing it because I know that it will do that. So if we go remain and push enter, instead of being project 16, we'll call it something else. We'll go project, and we're going to call it 19. I don't think this is going to matter much, but we're going to go down and what's the exit? Does it save it if I just exit? No. I gotta get to figure out how I hit that okay. Do I just scroll far enough? Oh, okay. You go backwards. As you can see, I haven't done this yet. So, I mean, I'm aware that you could do it. I just haven't bothered. So, project 19. I'll scroll backwards because it looks like we have quite a long line length. I'm going to hit OK, hit remain. Now it says instead of project 16, it says project 19. And let's go export this and see. Project, we're going to grab 16, hit enter. My guess is that we're going to say, it's going to say P16, so we know what project it came from. It'll say underscore, and it's going to say project 19, which I know kind of silly, but what the heck, we're just trying to change some things. But given if that works, yeah, you should be able to put timestamps, dates, whatever else you'd like to have on that metadata to say, separate it from other things so you know what it is or where it came from. We're going to go shift, import, export. Let's go import project. Again, I'm just going to tap the roll button and we go P16 and we have project 19, which looks like, yeah, no, shouldn't be a problem for you, Martin. Thanks for the question. Everybody else, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good. And peace.